Hello, everyone. My name is Trung, and I will be the advocate of code switching. Uh, this is the table of contents. Um, there are three. My presentation has three parts. First, I will present to you the benefits of code switching, and the second part is some notes you want to take into account when you code switch. And the part three is conclusion, which is where I state my opinion. Let's get to the first part. Benefits of code switching. There are three points I want to make here. First of all is Vietnamese sometimes lack the ability to express some things which English can. And yeah, I just paraphrasing three points here. You can see the slides. Let's get to the part one. Usually we think of there are some words in Vietnamese that cannot be translated into English, and sometimes some English words cannot be translated into Vietnamese also. Like take từ thương. Often we feel that thương cannot be translated into English, but English also has some words that cannot be translated into Vietnamese, like common sense. The rough translation of common sense is lẽ thường tình, but like the usage of common sense in English is not really a common thing in Vietnamese. If someone doesn't know, then common sense is how you practice. You can make sensible decisions. Yeah, for the example sentence I put on the screen here, yeah, Vietnamese people don't translate the use common sense phrase as dùng lẽ thường tình, right? Usually we have to come up with other ways to say this, like hãy suy nghĩ bình thường, hoặc là we often make questions like bạn có bị điên không, hoặc là bình thường cho tao nhờ, kiểu vậy. And the second part is sometimes it's more convenient to use English instead of Vietnamese. You can see that I put some words here that we often consider as same. Yes, some words above we use more often than its Vietnamese translation. Like, do you say top 1 or you say xếp thứ nhất more often? I think we usually say top 1 or là top 10, something like in review videos, like in a film or yeah. Mọi người có hay kiểu xem top 10 những kiểu mấy cái video review không?
Yes, I did.
thì thì đấy, thì thường hay dùng kiểu top như thế đúng không, chứ không phải nói là xếp thứ mấy thì thì em là vậy. Uh, so you can see that even in the discussions, she is like saying like there are words that he is more comfortable with using in English, like in academic realms, or like he em thấy là Chí vừa nãy có dùng cái câu này, em enjoy với cái việc đó, thì kiểu kiểu đấy, đó cũng là một cái cách để cái cuộc hội thoại nó trở nên thuận tiện hơn ý. So yeah, using English in Vietnamese conversations can lead to more efficient communications, especially in working environment when coworkers use a lot of terminologies in English. And a made up example, I just made up an example here, like of using English in Vietnamese conversations. Đấy, mọi người có thể xem thì đây là một cái ví dụ em tự nghĩ ra, nhưng mà thường thì nó rất là hay được sử dụng trong cái môi trường làm việc, đúng không ạ? Kiểu chắc mọi người cũng hiểu rồi đúng không ạ? Thì
kiểu rất healthy với balance đúng không?
đúng rồi anh ạ. Trên rất nhiều tiếng Anh vào trong một câu như thế này. The next part is code switching can aid in learning English. Yeah, we usually remember things well with by using association, or like if we have some basic knowledge about something, then we can like relate to that knowledge to learn something new. So code switching applies the principle there of mixing something old with something new. So to power your memory, and also incorporating some English while speaking Vietnamese can be a method of recalling. And there are many people endorsing this method. Yeah, I have name dropped some people here. All of the two people here have a very high IELTS score, and they are popular. They are famous for their English capability. And I also named some English textbooks that apply this method of learning English. And this next slide is an example of using code switching for learning English. So you can see here, she like replaced English some Vietnamese words with an English. So this helps build the vocabulary more efficiently. And the second part is there are some to do when we code switch. So we shouldn't code switch just because we want to pretend to be smart or educated or superior. And you know when people say like everything must be done for a right purpose, right? Then you can. Đã quá giờ chưa nhỉ? Oh. You can see the slides there. You can also need to consider who you're talking to. Like if that person knows English well or not, and that if they're not really good at English, then you shouldn't code switch. And sometimes in professional environments, you shouldn't code switch, and it usually in our daily life we can code switch. And adding too much English while speaking Vietnamese can worsen your English, worsen your Vietnamese. And my conclusion is I think code switching brings about a lot of benefits, and however, people shouldn't take into account of the notes that I mentioned here. Like if we code switch, then we have to think about the environment, the people you are talking to, and that's my presentation. Thank you for listening.